Okay, so I want to kind of check in to see where everybody's energy is at, right? So we're going to do my three voices spread. And the way this works is I pull an oracle card for the theme. That's in position one. And then I pull a couple cards in Lenormand. That's more about life, challenges, blockers, things like that. That's keep us away from our theme. And then I pull at the end tarot to get a vibe and understand what the advice is to move forward, right? So that's the reading we're going to do today. And so I kick this off with the theme on the soul coaching cards. It says to have peace. You got to have peace, right? And that comes through solid communication and observation. That's why it's a 37 on the bottom there. And that gives you a 10. It's a cycle. And if you can tap into that, then that cycle can always be peaceful. So when you get chaotic, you can break it, return to the one, open up new opportunities for you. And so it just get out into nature and be one with yourself. That's the vibe I'm getting here. I like the fact it has two doves, and that's really, to me, with white is around truth. And the truth of the matter is you have to decide to do it. If you don't get out, then what happens? You stay in this rut. You stay in this toxic situation where your mind is just spinning every which way but sideways, right? Then we're going to pull a couple Lenormand cards to see what's kind of keeping us away from this energy. How do we get our peace? What's keeping us from our peace? Well, let's see. We feel like we're always being tore down, that no matter what we do, we just can't catch a break, and the thing here is a 23. So again, two, so you have to make a decision to grow. If you don't, then what happens? Your 5 comes into play and puts you back in a position of restriction, a position of servitude, a position of chaos, right? And so the eating away, taking away your peace, what's causing it is you. That's why the Quern card is here. It's you. You're doing it to yourself. All you have to do is make the decision to walk away and find that peace within, right? Are you willing to do it? That's only a question you can answer. I can't answer, but that's the energy I'm feeling here. Okay, so then how do we do it? We're going to use tarot to give us advice. I can't tell you, but I can give you advice, right? You need to make the decision to actually break free from all this chaos. Usually I pull 3 cards, but because they're so large, I want to kind of do cards all the same size. I'm only using 2. Now for the tarot, interesting. You have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen's all around creation. And it's telling you that you have to let your mind go and master it. You have to be open to new things. You have to be open to new possibilities. And that's a sword. She has a sword in her hand holding it straight up. And unless you're willing to do that, then you can't break free from the chaos. You can't break free and find the peace because you're choosing not to. So if you want to really find the peace, you have to put your mind to it and say, I'm done. I'm ready to be open, to no longer entrap myself, clear my mind, make good decisions, and use my sword to protect myself. That's the energy that I'm getting as the advice card in tarot. Now, let's pull some dice here. What does it have to say for us? 4 again. That's interesting. Last reading I did had a 4 also, which is kind of weird. So again, 3, right? 3 is all around creativity. It's all around expansion and growth, but you can't grow if you're always caught up in this turmoil of the 23, the mice. If you're always not allowing your mind to be free, the Queen of Swords. And the 1 is around the 1. Remember I said about the sword? You have to grab that new potential, that new opportunity to free yourself, which brings you a 4, brings you into stability. And what is the 4? It's the Emperor. And the Emperor has control over his life. The Emperor also steps up when needed to make decisions, to move forward, and to not waver. So you got to stand a little bit tall right now to find your center to get your peace. Anyway, that's the reading. If you like a reading for you, head over to wordwithtwist.com, book a reading, and pick one. And until next time, I want to see you on my next video. All right. Bye, everybody.